superheroes in the DC universe. Superman versus the Flash. So buckle up because it is going to be an incredible fight. So rocketed to Earth as an infant from the doomed planet Krypton, Kal-El was adopted by the loving Kent family and raised in America's heartland as Clark Kent. Using his immense solar-fueled powers, he became Superman to defend mankind against all manner of threats, while championing truth, justice, and the American way. As a Kryptonian, Clark's body is constantly absorbing and storing energy from Earth's yellow sun, which in turn grants him incredible powers. Superman is incredibly strong, and in fact, is the strongest hero in the DC universe. He's been able to pull the Earth before, bench press the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight, and has helped to lift the Book of Infinity, which is a book with infinite pages, meaning it weighs an infinite amount. Supes also has the ability to move and fly faster than light, although he usually only does this in space because of the devastation that it would cause for our atmosphere. Clark is also capable of combining speed and dexterity to pull off complicated tasks in a short time frame. He can usually move much faster than his opponents, which allows him time to avoid attacks and plan his next course of action. Superman is able to move his limbs at incredible speeds, allowing him to dish out dozens of strikes in a second. While all of this shows that Superman is incredibly fast, it's generally accepted that he is slower than the Flash. Superman possesses an immense degree of invulnerability and is able to withstand almost any attack without even a scratch. In fact, unless you have superhuman strength, you're more likely to hurt yourself by punching Superman than it would actually hurt the Man of Steel. However, while it's not easy to hurt Superman, characters like Darkseid, Doomsday, or Martian Manhunter have been able to do it in the past. Because Clark gains his power by absorbing sunlight, he can constantly be replenishing his solar reserves, which means that as long as he's under our sun, he can effectively fight forever. Superman has enhanced senses and is able to see over great distances and perceive even the smallest of objects, even down to the atomic level. He can also hear all sounds and volumes at any pitch, as long as there is an atmosphere to carry it. Superman's physiology can convert stored solar energy into beams of highly concentrated thermal energy, which can reach temperatures comparable to the sun. He can also suck in large amounts of air into his lungs and then create strong forces of wind with it, and he can also control the temperature at which he expels it. Superman is highly intelligent, with an IQ higher than most humans, and is an expert in combat, being trained in several different Kryptonian forms of martial arts, and is an expert at pressure points, being trained by one of the best fighters in the DC universe, Batman. And in the other corner we have the Flash. So after being doused in chemicals and struck by lightning, forensic scientist Barry Allen was granted the gift of super speed. He now protects his hometown of Central City as the Flash, founding member of the Justice League and the fastest man alive. Barry's primary power is super speed, which he gets from tapping into the Speed Force. But Barry just doesn't tap into the Speed Force, he actually generates it. So the best way to describe it is basically picture the Flash as the engine for the Speed Force. Flash usually keeps us running below subsonic speeds to limit the destruction that he might cause to people and to structures. But however, Flash is capable of going much, much faster than this, and can exceed faster than light speeds. One time, Barry was able to carry 500,000 Koreans 35 miles away from an atomic bomb explosion in a microsecond, which means that the Flash was moving at approximately 13 trillion times the speed of light. He can also notice events that last less than an attosecond. To put that into perspective, and just to show you how fast that is, light can circle around the Earth 7.5 times in a second. However, in a single attosecond, light would barely manage to move from one end of a molecule to another. There was even a time when Flash beat instantaneous teleportation, but that was with the entire world's population helping him. Barry has 100% control over his molecular structure, allowing him to vibrate his body through solid objects. He can also extend this ability to solid objects and phase them through other matter. Barry has superhuman agility and can instantly react to any danger or threat. Flash has near infinite endurance and can run for very long periods of time, and in theory, he can run forever. Using his super speed, Barry is able to run in circles and create an air vortex. Now this vortex can be used for numerous purposes, such as pulling air out of the center to suffocate an enemy, create a barrier, or send a person in the center to another dimension. He can also create tornado-like winds by spinning his arms quickly and usually uses this as an offensive attack. Because of Barry's connection to the Speed Force, he is surrounded by an aura that protects him from the effects of speed, especially the effects of friction and airborne particle material. It also grants the Flash superhuman durability and prevents him from injuries and high-speed impacts. If Flash runs just under the speed of light, he gains the relative mass of a white dwarf star, letting him punch hard enough to knock a white Martian from Mount Rushmore to Africa with just one punch. Flash's durability is automatically controlled by the Speed Force, so he doesn't hurt his hand with his punch. Flash also has the ability to perform a speed steal, which is where Flash can rob a person of all their kinetic energy, leaving them dead in their tracks. So let's break this fight down. Now these two are some of the most powerful heroes in the DC universe, so no matter what, it's safe to say that this fight is going to leave some massive damage behind. It's also safe to say that Superman is stronger and has a more varied power set, but that's not to say that Flash isn't incredibly powerful. Flash is also faster than Superman, and this right here is the distinguishing factor. When Flash is unleashed and running at his full potential, nobody can touch him. Literally nobody, not even Superman. That's a big deal. While Superman is fast and is incredibly powerful, Flash is faster and has the ability to outmaneuver Superman, throw more punches, and dodge anything that Superman has to offer. Plus, Barry has the incredible ability to steal someone's kinetic energy, making him unable to move for an extended period of time. Superman is able to absorb solar energy and will replenish faster than the average opponent, but he's still going to be out of commission for a little bit. Now you might be thinking, well, that's all swell and good, but Superman is literally one of the most durable and invulnerable heroes of all time. Flash might be able to outmaneuver him or steal his speed and leaving him immobile, but no way can the Flash actually hurt the Man of Steel. Well, sorry to say it, but you're wrong. You're wrong. You see, the Flash has the ability to deliver an infinite mass punch, which is capable of knocking a white Martian who's comparable to Martian Manhunter from Mount Rushmore to Africa in one punch. So in order to deliver an infinite mass punch, Flash must skate the line of faster than light speed and gain the mass of a white dwarf star, and then deliver it in one massive blow. So let's say that in this fight, the Flash steals Superman's kinetic energy, leaving him motionless. Then Flash can go at the speed of light and deliver an infinite mass punch against the Man of Steel. Light can travel around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. So that means that the Flash should be able to deliver 7 infinite mass punches against Superman in 1 second, which is more than enough to knock Superman out. Believe it or not, the Flash wins. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below and let me know who you think wins this battle. Also, and I have an announcement to make. I am starting a second channel. I am a huge fan of movies, and I'm very passionate about them, and I enjoy talking about them. So that's basically what this channel is going to be. It's just going to be a movie review channel, and you'll get to hear my thoughts on all the new movies coming out, like Doctor Strange, Moana, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Rogue One. So the link is down in the description down below.